What's happening, comic fans? I got a special video for you today. Today is kind of a community love video. I want to do some recommendations and almost like some highlights for the YouTube comic community and kind of connecting a few more people together, some people that you may not have heard of. But it's a little bit of a twist because this is the comic convention edition. So let's get into it. All right, so before I go small, I wanted to kind of preface this video some more and kind of give you a little background on why I want to do this. So I have my own, I've talked about this before, I have my own separate kind of playlist of comics videos and like historical videos, just information on the entire world of comics, convention videos, hall videos, all the good stuff from all over YouTube. And it's just a playlist of stuff that I watch sometimes, especially when I'm in my comic room, either organizing, editing videos, making notes, all that good stuff. So it's kind of going through it, and a lot of videos I watched recently were based on a few conventions, different conventions. So I figured, you know what? Oh, I want to do a spotlight video, kind of recommendations video on some cool content that I've seen and kind of spread the love, especially maybe point out some YouTubers that you may not come across, because I'm always coming across new comics YouTubers all the time. So I'm telling you, that playlist is just full of people sometimes like I've never even heard of, like, oh, hey, who was that? And then it's a cool video, cool haul video. They're dropping, or they're showing off some cool books, or they got some interesting convention coverage, all that good stuff. So figure, what the hell, we're gonna do that today. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna go Ant-Man on you, and we're gonna start with the first one. We got Bubs Comics, who did a Golden Age pickup video from Collector Summit, which was an event in Dallas. I think this is the second or third. I'm pretty sure it's the second year actually, but it's just called Collector Summit Dallas, and it is just a show that I've seen, especially is big on Golden Age. If you like Golden Age books, this is absolutely a show for you. And maybe some Silver Age too, but a lot of big books, big keys, graded books, and huge on Golden Age. Like if you're into all that stuff, like this is probably the show for you. Filling in, working on Golden Age books. If you're working on Golden Age books, this is absolutely a show that you need to look into at least and check out at some point. I'm curious about it. But yeah, so Bubs Comics, I've seen some of his other videos. He's always doing cool stuff, picking up cool books. And this one, he definitely hit it big. And just look at some of the books here. And what I'll do for all of these, as I'm doing that right now, is just kind of play a little clip of it so you get an idea of, like, who they look like and what their video is. And with all of these, I will link all of them in the description below, so you can go right to the video and check them out, check out their channel, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I want to do this one, just shout out to Bubs Comics, because this is cool, and it's always interesting seeing some of these Golden Age books. And again, for the wider just world of comics, everybody has so many different tastes. There's so many books out there of all these decades, so everybody's after different things, interested in reading, collecting, buying and selling different books. So yeah, so that's Bubs Comics. Next up, we got Death Knight Comics. This is another YouTuber I am familiar with. I've seen some of his other videos, but this one, he hit a small show, and he absolutely did it big. Tons of fantastic books here. I don't even remember them all. I remember dropping a comment on this video though, and just like, dude, you did it big there. So congrats. I think he's been to spend like over $100 on just some fantastic books for his collection. So you can kind of see a clip here. And it was just cool. So like I say, a lot of these are just cool videos, interesting books, and I like seeing videos from people, especially from conventions. I know I love conventions, and seeing convention halls, seeing what everybody's coming back with, the deals that they're coming up with, either buying, maybe selling, trading, all types of just finding cool books. Not even just big keys, but just sometimes you just work out some holes and finding interesting covers, whatever, meeting different creators. So I always appreciate seeing that. And again, Death Knight Comics, so go check out some of his other videos as well. As I said, I have seen several of his, so looking to support him. So just congrats on everything he did at the show, and just hope you wish you more growth on your channel there. So be definitely looking out for more of your content in the future. So that's Death Knight Comics. Then we'll jump over to Heroes After Dark, because I actually had two videos to show off for them. One from New York Comic Con, and another one from discussing Collector Summit Dallas. Another one of those guys went there, and this is, I think, the first time I've come across them. So there's actually a group of fellas, a group of collectors there. So the first one, again, New York Comic Con, which actually saw this one after the Collector Summit video, which I saw first. But New York Comic Con, one of the guys there, maybe a couple of them went there, but came back with some absolute banger books, just fantastic books. Is like, damn, like you did some good shopping out there. So I always appreciate that whenever you see people come back from conventions and they're just dropping like just dope book, especially from books in series that I collect too, or books that I just picked up recently. Like, damn, I just picked that up. Like, that's cool. Like, so yes, New York Comic Con there, and then Collector Summit as well. One of the dudes who went there just getting some kind of on the floor interviews with a few people. I think that, I don't know if they were all just people there collecting. Some of them might have been vendors, if I recall correctly. It's been a few days since I watched it, but just kind of asking them just about the Collector Summit, going there and being there, why they came there, what they're looking for, that type of thing, which is I always dig. So I was like seeing that in other people's convention videos, something I haven't done myself, just had it in regular conversations when I'm at conventions, but never anything as far as from a content perspective. So that's something I have been interested in doing. I just haven't done it thus far. So maybe 2024, I might start doing some on the floor interviews with people. So we'll see. But yeah, so shout out to Heroes After Dark. Again, it's at least, I don't know, I've seen at least 4 or 5 people, maybe 6 on their video. So I'm not sure how many people all together work on the channel. So, but yeah, shout out to them. Go check them out, Heroes After Dark. Tons of fantastic books. I know they're talking about some other conventions that they went to. I think some of them might have been at Heroes Con, which is this year, 2023, which I went to, and for my first time, which I thought was a fantastic show. Definitely looking forward to going back in 2024. But yeah, Heroes of the Dark, go check them out. And next up, we got Izzyverse NYC, and this video was from Super Jersey Comic Show, I believe is the name of it. I have seen a few other videos from this. I'm not even sure. Just once I saw it, I like just searched and came across a few other videos from people that went there. So seemed like decent show, decent sized show, and a lot of good shopping, as you'll see here, because he definitely picked up a bunch of books. Haven't come across his channel before, but definitely interested in seeing what he's after. He scored some fantastic books, as I said, and you can kind of see a couple of highlights there. But I was like, damn, you did some good shopping as well. So I always appreciate that. I usually drop that comment whenever I see people come back with some cool books, especially books that I'm, like I said, that I'm interested in. And I'm gonna say, dude, just the wide breadth of like taste that everybody has. Comics is just a magnificent, just vast world, and reading taste, collecting taste are all over the place. Completely run the gamut, genres, creators, publishers, characters, all that. So whenever you see people, and like, you're gonna have some overlap with taste, and then sometimes it's gonna be completely different. Somebody might show off a book like, damn, I haven't heard of that one. Some you might come across a publisher you never heard of, some characters, some creators, some stories, all that good stuff. So it's always nice to see just a mix of content from all over the YouTube comic book community, and Izzyverse definitely helped with that, with this Super Jersey Comic Show video. And definitely go check, if you're interested in that, just search it up and you kind of see some other people. If you went to Super Jersey Comic Show, share some of your thoughts in the comments below. Curious to see how it was for everybody else. Like I said, just seen a few videos from it, so it's kind of one of those East Coast shows you don't often hear about, because it's probably a little more, obviously a more local show, probably a little smaller scale, so you never know what you're going to get with some of those. And then from Izzy, we got RH Midwest Comics. This is RH does a whole lot of stuff. He's all over the place, Midwest area, going after collections. I've seen some of his other videos on taking road trips, which I think there's cool elements to add to a video. And so he did a lot of footage from, and kind of went into a lot more info with Collector Summit and some of the things that they've done this year. I don't know if they did it in the first year, but everything that comes with, like, I know they did the tours and preview night on Saturday night, and the actual show, the Collector Summit, is on Sunday. So that full day show there. But then on Saturday, you get all those events there. And I think they, with the ticket price of the admission, it gets you, they might have got food with it and everything. So I don't remember hearing about that the first time they did it. So if they have added that to like the cost of admission, I think that's just a cool added benefit to that, and kind of giving you more value for that. So yeah, Collector Summit Dallas, and he came back with a bunch of books and showed off a lot of footage there, and just kind of talking about the experiences with the Collector Summit. So I haven't seen as many from that. I know a few people went the first year, and then like I said, with Heroes After Dark, one of those guys went there. So I was interested in kind of seeing more from that. Not as many people from there, but it's probably just people probably going there were just going after the books, Heroes or Golden Age stuff, and not doing too much content creator wise. So, which kind of expected, but that's okay. But yeah, so we got somebody like RH Midwest to kind of give you an inside look at the show, give you more footage there. So shout out to him. And next up, we got Spro's Comics. Now this dude just dropped his NYCC video, and he did it big. I'm talking about absolutely big. First, I'm gonna give us, before I even continue, a special shout out to Spro's, because he joined the most illustrious of clubs, the Daredevil 1 Club, So he picked up Daredevil 1 at New York Comic Con. So shout out to him for that. Congrats. And amongst a bunch of other fantastic books. So you can go and see this here. Did some footage, some shopping footage there. I still need a chest mount for my camera for just show floor footage, because I'm always doing stuff on the show floor, and I want to be able to have that so I can go hands-free whenever I'm digging through comic boxes and looking at walls, because I'm usually just doing it by hand, and it's hard to flip through boxes when you already have one hand tied up with the camera. So I definitely need to get a chest mount for 2024 as I hit a bunch of cons. Got a lot of stuff planned for convention coverage. So yes, be on the lookout for all that. But yes, Sproles Comics, and I watched some of his other videos too. A couple other convention videos. Always just picking up just fantastic books and getting great looks at the convention of other books and vendors' booths and their wall books, all that kind of stuff. Flipping through boxes. So always appreciate that. So yeah, shout out to Sproles. All right, so we're back big again, and that is that. It was 6 YouTube channels, but 7 videos, because again, Heroes After Dark, there was 2 videos I wanted to highlight from them. But yes, we got all convention coverage, and because like I said, I love doing conventions. I love going to conventions, and if you follow my channel, which you should, definitely subscribe. But you've seen some of the videos. Whenever a convention drops, I'm dropping multiple videos, tons of pictures from my photo galleries on the blog, and always looking to do all that just to give people a chance to see what a convention is like if you've never even been to one, if you don't know how they work, how they even look on the inside. Because I remember when I first started going to conventions, I had no idea what to expect. There wasn't much out there. And I was like, I think it was a Wizard World, or there was like a small one-day show. And I was like, okay, that's the only experience I had. And I was like, all right, what's a full weekend convention like? So I just wanted to experience it, and I was just all in for it. Sensory overload, just tons of fantastic stuff. So that's what I like to give people a look at whenever I do convention videos, not just showing off the comics, but showing the show floor, the cosplayers, just different things. Everybody just having fun and just embracing all of the nerdy interests, but definitely with the focus primarily on comics, because that's my primary focus. So you get to see a lot of stuff at comics, my haul, all that good stuff. So that's what I want to do and highlight this for the community. It's like, hey, point out some other YouTubers, give them a shout out. Like, hey, you might be some YouTubers you don't often see, and you might find something in their videos that you might like, and just other people to connect with in the YouTube comic book community. Just kind of do a little community love. I tried this one at a time I tried to do this is absolute like YouTube comic book creator or content creator fail. I tried to do a tag video, and just kind of just from the comic reader perspective, and it was just absolute fail because nobody dropped the video for it, and I was just on that one. It was just kind of funny just looking back at that, like, I did something clearly wrong there because nobody responded to it the way I was hoping it would. But so be it. So I wanted to try this one, just spread a little community love. So that is that. Again, just kind of a comic, I don't even know what you even call it, just YouTube community spotlight, whatever, highlights, recommendations, all that good stuff. So yes, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button if you like the sort of content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you come across any of these YouTubers, watch any of their content below, definitely just give me a shout out in the comments below, something that you're familiar with, if you're friends with them, you hang around them at conventions, all that good stuff. Maybe you're near them and you see them at shops, whatever. Drop it in the comments below. Hit subscribe for more comic book content, Genos Comics, and yeah, happy reading, happy content, collecting. This is Genos Comics. Thanks for watching, and peace out.